Good morning, all of you. Welcome to Zoology Online Guru, the online YouTube channel. Like it, share it, and also subscribe my channel, and also press the bell icon there to receive the immediate and fast receiving of my latest videos. Today, my topic is the basics of zoology. Basics. Every living organism is made up of cells. Every living organism made up of cells. The animal body also made up of cells. The first cell, every living organism or every living animal came from a single cell. That single cell is called zygote. So zygote is the primary cell, first cell of every living organism. What is the capacity? What is the main unique property of the zygote in the animal cells? The zygote especially in the animal cell, the zygote. The unique property of the zygote is zygote can produce total individual. The whole body, the animal body is made up of from the zygote. So from the first day onwards up to the 9 months in the human beings, zygote can produce total individual body. So any cell that can produce total animal body, that capacity is called totipotency. This is called total potency. So the only one cell in the animal cells that can produce total animal body, that is called zygote. And then the cells, basing on the cells, number of cells, the living organisms are categorized into two types: unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms. Here, unicellular and also multicellular organisms. The living organisms maintain only a single cell throughout their life. The organisms which are maintaining a single cell throughout their life, those organisms are called unicellular organisms. Example: amoeba, paramecium, and protista. Protozoa. These all comes under the unicellular organisms. They maintain a single cell throughout their life. Coming to the next, multicellular organisms. More cells are there. So cell number is more. Number of countless, more than one, are called multicellular organisms. The organisms which are maintaining their life with multiple cells, and those cells are together to form the tissues and then organs and organ systems. Means the multicellular organisms along with the cells, the group of cells are called tissue, group of tissue organs, and group of organs, they maintain the systems: digestive system, respiratory system, circulation, excretion. So like that, if an individual with all these systems are called multicellular organisms. Example: all plants, all animals. So plants and animals, fungi. So these are the multicellular organisms. And broadly, presently, the living organisms are classified under the three major domains. So domain system, there are three domains. So all the living organisms are classified, categorized into three types of domains. That is eukarya, archaea, bacteria. So these are the three types of domains classified in the living organisms. That is, one is the bacteria, eukarya and archaea, otherwise eukarya, archaea and bacteria. These are three domain system. Whittaker's five kingdom classification. This is the universally accepted system, the five kingdom system. What are those five kingdoms? Whittaker classified all the living organisms into five kingdoms, basing on their nutrition and also complexity of the body systems. So there are, first one, Monera. Second kingdom, Protista. Plantae. Fungi. And third, last one, fifth one, Animalia. So this is the five kingdom system given by Whittaker in 1969. So Monera, Protista, Plantae, Fungi and Animalia, these are the five kingdom system. Coming to the examples, what are the animals are incorporated in these five kingdoms? First one, Monera. In Monera, bacteria. So the best example for Monera is the bacteria. So in the Monera, bacteria were incorporated. Coming to their system, they are called prokaryotic. Okay, I will explain in 2 minutes what is the eukaryotic and prokaryotic. So Moneras, they can included here all the prokaryotes. Best example is the bacteria. Coming to the Protista, here Monera is also unicellular and Protista is also unicellular. But coming to what is the difference between the Monera and Protista? Moneras are prokaryotic unicellular organisms. Example is the bacteria, whereas Protistas are unicellular eukaryotic. Organisms. The best example for this, here Protista containing unicellular plants and also unicellular animals. Unicellular algae, unicellular protozoans, unicellular diatoms also included in the Protista. So Monera and Protista both are belongs to the containing the unicellular. The major difference is Moneras are prokaryotic, whereas Protists are eukaryotic unicellular organisms. Best example is algae, Chlamydomonas, protozoans, amoeba, euglena, paramecium, and diatoms are the examples for Protista. And in the Whittaker's five kingdom system, third kingdom is the Plantae. Plants, all the green colored plants are included in the Plantae. They are autotrophic and they are multicellular. So autotrophic multicellular organisms are incorporated in the Plantae kingdom by Whittaker. And fourth one is the fungi. Fungi also multicellular multicellular. Coming to the nutrition type is here saprobic or saprophytic. Saprobic or saprophytic nutrition. So basically the nutrition they are different. So here plantae, fungi, animalia, these three are same category. I'm basing on the cellularity, multicellular. Plants are autotrophic multicellular. Fungi are the saprophytic multicellular, and animalia they are also multicellular. Multicellular, here I am writing here. Multicellular, and here they are heterotrophic. Heterotrophic nutrition. Heterotrophic nutrition. So Whittaker classified all the living organisms into 5 kingdoms. In the 5 kingdoms, the first primitive oldest organisms are included in the kingdom Monera. The best example is the bacteria. They are prokaryotic organisms. Except Monera, all are eukaryotic organisms. Means from Protista up to Animalia, all are eukaryotic organisms. Only Monera is the prokaryotic organism. And Protista, after Protista, plantae, fungi, animalia, all are multicellular organisms basing on the nutrition food habits. Plantae are autotrophic, fungi are saprobic or saprophytic organisms, and animals are heterotrophic organisms. Okay. I will make another video only basing on the Whittaker's classification. Then I will give the each and every kingdom general characters and also examples and their nutrition values and how they are created and what is the complexity of the organism, body, cellularity. All we will discuss in the next video. Okay. In the basics, it is the Whittaker's 5 kingdom classification. So cells are different types basing on the number, unicellular and multicellular. Basing on the nutrition values, there are autotrophic, heterotrophic cells also there. And basing on the nuclear membrane, there are prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. First one, pro. Pro means primitive. They are oldest cells. Karyo, nucleus. So these animals contain the nucleus is a primitive type. Oldest type of nucleus is present in the prokaryotes. The correct definition is here. The organisms, the living organisms, so the bacteria, the best example for prokaryotes is the bacteria. In the prokaryotes, the cells, they have the cell membrane. Cell is covered by cell membrane, but the DNA or nucleus without nuclear membrane means here nuclear membrane is absent. Nuclear membrane is absent in the prokaryotic organisms. So the organisms, the living organisms without nuclear membrane in the nucleus or surrounding the nucleus are called prokaryotic organisms. If you see in the bacteria, cell membrane is there, inside cell membrane cytoplasm is there. In the cytoplasm the DNA floats like a thread and there is no any definite nucleus is absent in the prokaryotes. Also called nucleus is absent, but nucleus is absent means nuclear membrane is absent whereas the DNA is present. So these are the prokaryotic organisms. Coming to the eukaryote. U means here true, karyo, nucleus. nucleus is definite, nucleus is present. So if you take the animal cell or a plant cell, there is a nucleus in middle. There is a nucleus. Means eukaryotic organisms are the organisms in which the nucleus is surrounded by a nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane. So if there is a nuclear membrane surrounding the nucleus, it is called eukaryotic organisms. Without that nuclear membrane, inside DNA is present, but the surrounding the nucleus, nuclear material, the nuclear membrane, if it is absent, those are called prokaryotes. Membrane is present, called eukaryotic organisms. In the Whittaker's five kingdom system, except this is the Monera. So prokaryotes belongs to Monera in the Whittaker classification. From the Protista to Animalia, all comes under the eukaryotic organisms. Okay, today class is up to this much only, guys. Like my video, share the video, and subscribe my channel Zoology Online Guru.